outnumber me, son. They outnumber me, son. Get it. They outnumber me, son. Who's gonna carry the boats and the lawn?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is episode 4 of bodybuilding prep for nationals, I believe. I think it's episode 4. I'm not too sure anymore. When I film these videos, I just film, I pick up the camera. So today I want to go over my full workout split for you guys, detail some certain things that is going to be different moving forward. So I'm going to back up my car and not hit anything, hopefully. I want to detail and go over my full entire training program and workout split for you guys because I haven't done that in a very long time, and things are different now because we have a new coach. I will probably detail that afterwards. I'm not going with Matt Grego anymore. He is qualified for the Olympia. I don't want to hound him, and I want him to focus on the Olympia. This is his first Olympia, man, in classics, so it's very hard for him to focus on me and his clients, I would feel, when he's trying to focus on himself. So I'll go over who my new coach is later, but we have a new training split. We're resting more, we're recovering more, we're giving my body just more rest in general so that I can continue the fat loss process and not be too stressed out. And a lot of people actually fuck that up. You know, they train super hard, they diet super hard, and their body weight isn't changing because of, you know, different circumstances of your body being under so much stress, right? So I will detail that after the workout. We just got to the gym right now. I'm going to be doing pull for you guys, back, biceps, maybe some rear delts, something like that. We have a scuba pump sermon here, a creatine as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then we're gonna go over everything later. Then I'm gonna get a meal in as well. Diet has changed as well, so I will update you guys on what we're looking at in terms of the diet. We are just under 6 weeks out, 5.5 weeks, so it's basically crunch time for the kid. And if I want to fucking beat some old men on that stage, I gotta be absolutely fucking diced. So I will see you guys in the gym. Pretty low volume, high intensity, you know how it is. I'm going to go over the full workout later on because I just want to dial in. And if I'm being fucking honest, guys, prep's kicking my ass. All right, 6-ish weeks under. Everything after this point is just, you're just grinding. You're mentally grinding. I'm not even physically here anymore. I'm gonna keep the positive vibe. I'm gonna keep smiling, okay? Johan's gonna keep smiling. He's prepping too. We're gonna do, when we get to the show and shit, I'll show you guys behind the scenes and all. Anyway, we're doing a fucking mag grip. Look at this shit, bro. The GOAT attachment for lat pull down. We're gonna do top set of what? You doing 2 sets? 2-3 working sets, and then maybe a drop. But yeah, we're depleted as hell. I'm like 183 pounds right now at 6'4", so, you know, pretty tired.
And no pain. Those who do not know pain will never understand true peace. I will never forget the pain that Naito suffered. And now, this world shall know pain. Almighty push!
So all we know is while you're here, you have to live on the full body.
You guys aren't using straps, I don't know what you're doing on back day, man. Like, you are taking your forearms completely out of the equation. If you are not using straps, you're leaving so much on the table because your forearms and your biceps in general will fatigue out so much quicker than your back or whatever you're fucking training. So I don't know why people, they say they're like, straps are such like a pussy thing to do. Bro, if you've ever done a heavy row and you've used straps before, you can get more weight and you can feel the contraction more on your back or your lat or whatever you're doing. So don't listen to those people, man. Use straps, trust me. Testing, eat my ass. Liquid crack. This is after my very first posing session of the year. Well, of like me prepping for nationals, all right? I'm fasted right now, by the way. I kind of feel like a flat balloon. Like I kind of feel pumped up because it's hot as a motherfucker in here, but my carbs are at 120 on rest days and 160 on training days right now. So I feel like a pancake, if I'm being completely honest. I will show you guys what my routine is looking like and how my posing is probably next video or the video after that when I reveal new coacharoo. I'm not showing you guys that right now because it is not that good. Like, it's all right, but there's definitely some poses that I need to work on. Stay tuned for posing updates and me actually showing you guys like how I pose on stage and shit like that. So can I put this on my hat? Like Sam Solik. Can you guys still hear me? Like the video if you guys can hear me. All right, thanks. Because I'm getting closer to my show, I'm basically like 5 to 5.5 weeks out right now. When you guys see this video, I'm actually 5 weeks out exactly. I want to describe to you guys what my workout split right now is and how you guys can change it or make it your own when you're cutting. So a lot of people, I feel like when they start training differently compared to like a bulk or trying to build muscle compared to cutting, right? They instantly think that they have to do fucking 30 to 40 reps on each set. Like they go from either like powerlifting or doing heavy top sets of like 3 to 5 reps or something like that. But now because they're cutting, they have to do at least 12 to 15. And then you have to burn out with doing like 25 to 30 sets or 30 reps, sorry. No, like you don't have to do that, okay? So that's the biggest thing I wanna say. I will get into my actual workout split and my training program here, but I wanna say that right off the hop. If you're doing it for yourself and you're currently like a beginner or an amateur or maybe you're even advanced and you're doing that, you don't need to be doing that. Like you're training for the most part. Oh, did you hear that crack? Oh, I'm feeling big right now. What was I saying? Just because you're going from like a bulk or like a strength phase to a cut or maintaining phase, or you're trying to get shredded, your training program and training like regimen and routine, it shouldn't change that much. If anything, you are probably recovering a little bit more when you're in the strength phase because you're trying to build muscle and you're trying to give your body that recovery that you need to keep pushing and keep, pressing heavy numbers and shit like that, right? Recovery is very important when you're cutting as well because you are lower on calories, you're lower on nutrients probably, you don't have that much energy because you're not putting as much back into your body, right? So I would just say right off the rip, make sure you're incorporating both styles of training. Like maybe some days you're doing heavy top sets of like 6 to 8. You're not going like for 1 RMs if you're cutting and shit like that. You can every now and then, but if you're prepping for a show like I am, I don't want to injure myself and I want to put blood into the muscle that I'm working, right? I don't need to get strong. I'm trying to maintain my muscle mass right now, right? So in terms of that, I would have, both styles of training. Maybe do top sets of like 6 to 8 reps. And then if you do maybe you do 2 top sets, like I personally do for a lot of my training right now. Maybe you do that first set is like 6 to 8 and you're pushing it closer to 8. And then your second set, when you're going till failure, maybe you're doing like 12 to 15. So you can incorporate both rep ranges and that kind of style of training, if that makes sense. But don't just do one or the other. I would say do both. For one, you'll keep a lot of your strength if you're still pressing like decently heavy weight. And then by you doing more higher rep sets, you're gonna be pumped up, right? You're gonna be putting a lot of blood into the muscle that you're working. So I would just keep that in mind, guys, when you're trying to make your own training split and shit like that. But in terms of mine, so right now, you guys probably know that I've done push-pull legs for the majority of my life. I've changed it up a little bit. I've gone chest back, arms, shoulders, legs. I've, went chest, biceps, back, triceps, shoulders, legs. I did like a 4-day split. But right now, I'm really trying to focus on recovery because I feel like, I don't think a lot of you actually know this, that if you are pushing your body super, super hard on a daily basis. Also, I'm shirtless, by the way, right now talking to you guys because I'm in a yoga room right now and it's fucking hot as balls. A lot of people, when they train every single fucking day and they're doing, 2 massive cardio sessions a day, especially when they're trying to compete, you're putting your body under a lot of stress, right? And you're not giving your body that needed recovery that it needs to continue the fat loss process. So sometimes, this actually happened with me last prep because I was pushing so damn hard, bro. I was doing fasted cardio, I was doing post-workout cardio, I was walking 10,000 steps a day, I was doing high intensity training like 6 times a week. I was like losing body fat and I was getting super dry in the mirror. You guys can probably see that from like my past prep videos and shit. But my body was under so much goddamn stress that I needed to be eating such a low amount of calories to continue that fat loss process. So this time around, I'm hopefully going to not drop as low. I don't know what the protocol is gonna be yet. Obviously, if I'm not dropping body fat, I'm gonna have to drop my calories in my diet and shit like that. But as of right now, I'm trying to make the fat loss process so much easier on myself. So I'm actually doing less cardio than I was before, and I'm eating a little bit more, and I'm having a little bit more rest days. So hopefully, all of that combined is gonna give my body more recovery, which means less stress, which means more fat loss. So that's what I wanna say, guys. If you guys are super stressed out, if your body is under so much pressure and stress like all the time, don't expect to lose a bunch of weight because your diet and your training go hand in hand, but then it comes down to sleep, water, stress, all these different shit. So in terms of my workout split right now, if you guys want to incorporate this, it's completely up to you. What I personally do as of right now, I do every single day is gonna be the same, like in terms of the week. So Monday is always the same, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so on and so forth. So every single week I wake up, I do 50 minutes of fasted cardio. I do probably 30 to 35 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then I do like 15 to 20 minutes on the incline treadmill around like, I don't know, like 3 miles per hour and like a 12% incline, something like that. But 50 minutes in total on the fasted cardio basically every single day, 5 times a week. And then Monday will be almost always push, so chest, shoulders, and triceps. Tuesday will be pull, back, and biceps, and then legs on Wednesday will be quad focused. I'm going back to that type of training because now that I am like 5-ish weeks out, I wanna prioritize recovery. So if I'm hitting my quads and my hams super hard on each leg day, they're not gonna recover properly. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, rest now. Before it was not rest, I would just go back into push-pull legs. Thursday's rest. Friday is delts, arms, and I'm gonna throw in a little bit of back. Coach only has delts and arms, but I am personally gonna put back in there. Then the Saturday is gonna be legs again, which is hamstrings. Then Sunday's rest. So that's basically my new training split as of right now, probably until peak week. And then I'll probably lower my volume so that I can give my body more recovery, or I'll do like pump workouts, stuff like that. So yeah, really focusing on my delts and a little bit of my back, but also my legs. My legs and my delts probably, that's definitely something I need to bring up the most in terms of my current training split and to push fucking hard these last like five-ish weeks. So I'm not doing that much volume in these workouts either. So I'm doing maybe 1 to 2 top sets. I would show you guys my workout plan, like the full thing, but that's my coach's. So maybe next video, if we go over that, I'll describe like everything in terms of every exercise I'm doing. But for the most part, if like the incline dumbbells are taken, all the benches are taken, I'm gonna do a different incline push variation. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to stick with that variation. So instead of doing incline dumbbell, maybe I'll do incline Smith, or I'll do like a hammer press if they have like a incline hammer strength machine or some shit like that. So always mix up your training to make it exciting, and so you don't get bored, bro. Like I do this for fun. Obviously working out right now isn't actually that fun because I'm super gassed, no energy, I'm flat all the time, pumps aren't that great. But yeah, that's basically like how I do my training. I do maybe, I would have to add it up, but I'm assuming only like 12 to 15 working sets per workout right now. Nothing crazy, but I'm going balls to the wall every single set, like almost till failure. I'm pushing intensity, time under tension, all that shit during all those sets. But I only have like 1 to 2 top sets per exercise, maybe like 5 to 6, depending on the day, exercises. And they switch weekly based on like what I want to do. So 3 on, then off, 2 on, then off, then I repeat that every single week. So you guys can manipulate that however you want. I would just make sure if you're following some sort of split, add up all your volume throughout the week, and just make sure you're progressively overloading properly so that you're adding either volume or more intensity or more weight week after week so that you continue building muscle if that's your goal, right? I'm trying to maintain right now, so that's not like that big of an issue, but I still want to track my volume to make sure I'm still pressing the same weight for a certain exercise, or I'm not going down a lot in weight. Let's say I'm pressing the 120s for 8 on incline, dumbbell press. The week after that, if it's still like the first exercise I do in my program, and I'm doing 80s and that's hard doing 8, there's something wrong there, right? So you want to track that accordingly. So I guess that's the workout portion. I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry, and I will catch up with you guys at the crib. Yippee! Lettuce. We got the post-workout meal grinding in the pan right now. A little bit of steak, a little bit of egg whites, a little bit of chicken. We got mushrooms, we got peppers, 0 carb in this meal. This is actually not my post-workout meal, sorry. This is like a meal after that. I had creamer rice, frozen berries, and whey protein post-workout, around like 350 calories. And this meal is going to be probably around 400. A little bit higher fat, 1 whole egg as well. Let that cook up, simmer a little bit. Turn down the John. Just picked up this actually off Amazon to track my salt intake. I have like these little tiny salt packs. So it's actually a brilliant way to track your salt intake, because as I get closer to my show and we do, you pull out some water, you add more sodium, you add more salt to kind of fill out a little bit more, or to, I don't know the manipulation, how the tactics kind of work, but basically if I'm having like 2 packs with this meal, for an example, which is that's what I'm having for this meal. Let's say like peak week or some shit, if I'm bringing back my water and upping my sodium, he'll be like, have 4 packs instead. So it's just easier, because you guys remember the last prep, I was like measuring that shit, I was like grinding it up, cutting it up, and then like putting like a 1/4 teaspoon or an 1/8 or whatever my coach said. So it's actually a brilliant way. That's like 20 bucks on Amazon, and there's 1,200 packs. So this should last me, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this meal. I got 1 more meal to go after this. 5 meals a day right now, pretty standard for like 5 weeks out, something like that. So make sure my eggs chilling. I'm gonna turn this off actually. Turn that John off. These shirts and other dope shit is dropping on Tuesday with the NLA. If you guys want to cop anything, code Turbo on that bitch. We'll save you some money, support the kit, support the journey, support the prep. When I win my show, like I did last time, we'll do a big giveaway, right? But that's hot. I don't know why I touched that. Fuck, man, my brain is just, I don't even know. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have 1 more meal. I wanted to mention this to you guys because my sleep has been horrendous lately. I'm starting to take Hibernate again. This is from Huge Subs. This is basically melatonin, so it makes me sleep like a fucking rock at night. It's so easy to have shitty sleeps when you're on prep and you're super depleted and you don't have a lot of calories, so highly recommend getting some melatonin or Hibernate. I know it says sleep and grow, but it kind of makes sense. You know, like if you're neglecting your sleep, your water intake, all that type of shit, you're stressed, like I mentioned at the gym, you can't expect to grow or recover properly. So don't sleep on your sleep, bro. It's very important. But I'm going to plate up this meal right now. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I think in the next video, I am going to go over how to actually properly cut. If you guys want to get in stupid shape or get shredded, like I can go over my plan if you guys want me to do that, something like that. I know this video I went mainly over cardio and training, and you guys can manipulate that however you want, right? So I'm going to eat this in peace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Maybe comment if you're feeling frisky. All right. Got a big leg day tomorrow, so I gotta fuel up. Gotta get some good sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Love you.